I've worked in accounting firms and I saw the burnout that people experience there. And I've seen on the other side of things, and I've been on the other side of things where I thought I could do this on my own, and I went out and I created this firm and I made all the rookie mistakes that are in the books. But a decade plus right now of doing this, I'm here to share my journey with you, to teach you what I have learned, to teach you what I've seen other people doing as well, so that you can hopefully avoid the same mistakes and build that business for yourself that supports your lifestyle, support your income goals, support your revenue goals, and you can get to do the work that is meaningful to you, serving the clients that you love, that you want to work with, and also having the time to spend with your kids, with your family, with your spouse, doing the things that you want to do. Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of Growth Hub for Bookkeepers, my new podcast where I'm going to be teaching bookkeepers and accountants how to grow their practices from 0 to 6 figures and beyond. So if that's you, welcome. In this first episode, what I want to do is go ahead and share my own personal story, my journey, because I think it's only fair. If I'm going to be asking you to learn from me, I think it makes sense logically that I tell you more about myself, how I got to where I am, what's my background, so that you could see that if I could do this, then it's very well possible for you as well. Okay. I'm going to start this off right off the bat by letting you know that as of the time of this recording, I am not a CPA, and that is by choice. I'm a foreign trained professional. I obtained my bachelor's in accounting from a foreign university. And prior to moving to Canada, I was the accountant at a multinational liquefied petroleum gas company with headquarters in Denmark. I was the accountant right there. And when I decided to move over to Canada, I knew that my foreign education would not be exactly the same as the Canadian education. And so I got my equivalents. And then I decided to get to McGill University, where I brushed up on my formal education and learned more about the Canadian way of doing taxes and stuff like that. So the basic stuff, I got those brushed off at McGill. I currently have over a decade of accounting and bookkeeping experience right here in Canada, but in total, it's 2 decades about of accounting and bookkeeping experience, 10 years of those or more, actually more. I started my firm in 2014, but we're going to get to that. So I have almost 2 decades of accounting and bookkeeping experience, and more than a decade of that is right here in Canada, Montreal, working both at CPA firms and at smaller sized accounting firms, doing the full cycle, full service, everything. And I have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of it. I'm the owner of Peerless Accounting. We changed the business name, so it's no longer Peerless Accounting Inc., but we do business as Peerless Accounting. And we've grown to do several other things, including this podcasting, which is part of what I do right now. But my accounting firm, Peerless Accounting, is a full service accounting firm helping Canadian entrepreneurs with bookkeeping, accounting, and taxes. And I built this company from scratch, and I've steadily grown the client base, the income, the team, the revenues. I've steadily grown that while creating a lifestyle that works very well for me and that allows me to spend quality time with my kids, my spouse, my family. And I want that for you. I've worked in accounting firms and I saw the burnout that people experience there. And I've seen on the other side of things, and I've been on the other side of things where I thought I could do this on my own, and I went out and I created this firm and I made all the rookie mistakes that are in the books. But a decade plus right now of doing this, I'm here to share my journey with you, to teach you what I have learned, to teach you what I've seen other people doing as well, so that you can hopefully avoid the same mistakes and build that business for yourself that supports your lifestyle, support your income goals, support your revenue goals, and you can get to do the work that is meaningful to you, serving the clients that you love, that you want to work with, and also having the time to spend with your kids, with your family, with your spouse, doing the things that you want to do. I do have a spouse who fully supports my journey, and I have seen the flexibility that comes with having this business, with the choices that I made, and I want that to be possible for more accountants and bookkeepers in the space. So when I started this in 2014, there are a lot of things that I personally did not know. I wished I had a person telling me what not to do and what to do. We're going to get into all of that as we dive deeper into the podcast. But in this pilot episode of the podcast, I just wanted to get you guys to know a little bit about my background. And if there's anything specifically that I've said that you want to dig deeper into, please let me know. But even if you don't, I'm still going to go and expose for you guys the mistakes that I made, the lessons I learned along the way, the things that you can do to speed up your own journey to go from 0 to 6 figures. And so even if you're just starting out, I want you to know that this is possible for you. When I started in 2014, there is a lot that I didn't know. There have been a lot of ups and downs, honestly, and a lot of challenges. But with the right support, I'm so glad that I'm actually at a place where I am right now, where I can give back, where I could be a mentor to other people. So if you are an accountant or a bookkeeper who wants to grow your practice from 0 to 6 figures and beyond, if you want to create the lifestyle for yourself that allows you to do the work you love, but also have time to spend with your kids, have the time to be a mom, be a dad, earn more revenues and stress less and create personal harmony, aka work-life balance, this is the spot for you. In future episodes of the podcast, we're going to dive into coaching sessions. We're going to dive into Q&As. We're going to dive into industry insights and the things that work, the things that don't work. I'm going to give you one tip right now. What I see a lot of people already doing or still doing is doing the hourly billing. That's the one thing that if you were doing that in your practice, you have to figure out a way to switch from the hourly billing thing to a value-based billing. And we're going to dive into all of that as we go deeper and deeper and deeper. So thank you for being here today. This is the very first episode of our podcast. I'll see you next time. And I want to bring in as much value as I can to you guys. So thanks for being here. Let me know what you think.